Hey guys, what's up? George here from Sideways to the Host, and today I was driving the McLaren F1. If you are not familiar with it, you're missing out on a lot. This car it's just pretty amazing. The speed and just the twitchiness of it, as you can see here. If you have watched my other videos, I do crash, but I never really have big crashes like that. And I tell you why this is happening. It just it doesn't have good weight distribution. It's a 40 to 60 weight distribution pretty much, so it has a lot of weight over the rear wheels, which makes it very unforgiving and really twitchy, which it makes it very tough to drive. If you can use this to your advantage, but like you can see on some of these things, like when I try and make a correction, it's just too much and it ends the drift, or I just go off crashing. It's actually quite tough to get used to. Compared to some of the front engine rear wheel drive cars, which I'm used to, because sometimes I do crash, but in this you will see I'm crashing a lot more than I used to, or normally do. If you have watched my other videos, you'll see I do crash, but yeah. So, sorry, this car has a 627 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque, and it is a 6.1 liter V8, and it weighs about 2,800 pounds, so they look good. And this car was the fastest car in the world for a while back in the 90s, which is pretty cool. And keeping in mind it was the 1990s, they didn't have advanced traction control, you didn't have advanced stability control, you didn't have any driver assist when you were actually driving. And this car had rear wheel drive to set it all up, and it was extremely fast. And you can see it is a center driving position, which is pretty cool, but it's really fast, and it has rear-wheel drive, so it has a lot of power going to the rear wheels. The weight of the engine in the back really does help a lot. I also am not sure. I didn't buy one to see what the width of the rear tires are, but I imagine they're quite thick to put all that power down. And because you'll notice, if I'm just going in a straight line, pretty much second gear, there's no wheel spin. And I run traction control off, stability control off, so it's all the car that's doing that, and not me, which that's one of the reasons why it makes it so tough, because you got to really put it out to get it to slide. You have to you have to really go into it. You can't just be like, yeah, it's got a lot of grip in the back, which can be helpful, but it also makes it really twitchy. It's one of the I think it could be the twitchiest car I've ever driven in Forza. Like, some people talk about twitchy cars. And it's over 20 years old, this car, from when it was first made, and the technology has advanced a lot then, so I am used to driving more advanced cars in Forza, which are helpful. But this car, I really did like it a lot for drifting, mostly because of the fact that second gear is pretty much perfect with that 600 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque, 600 plus horsepower. It could really just pull third gear. I didn't even try it because I knew this car had very long gearing. For some of these corners, you'll even see I shifted down to first just to get out of it, because second at some points just seemed like a little bit too much. And you can see here, it's hard to just maintain like an even drift. So I bet many people can, but it's just past my skill level, because it's just all the weight of the engine in the back just makes it really tough to keep control of. And yeah, you can see it does grip in odd places. Like, I didn't think I was going to spin that much because I did purposely spin there, but I didn't think that's what would happen. Like here, I was trying to go in a straight line. It just loses grip and it regains grip very quickly when you're not expecting it. So I think it's a lot of fun to drive, and if you want to get used to it, you can, but I don't ever see me actually building one and making a decent drift car, because I just imagine the parts for this are very expensive, and I don't have any McLaren affinity points. Actually, I might, because I don't think I have. Yes, I do. I drifted a stock 12C in a drift lobby a while ago, but so the parts are going to be pretty much full price, and just for a car that starts out as not, I don't see much to improve in it. So yeah. If you like this video and like to see more videos of me drifting stock and doing drift builds, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe for future uploads.